All right, it's 2K TV Tuesday, so today I'm joined by Danny and Rodney, and we're about to play No Sleep Uno Squad. If you remember from...
And today, Greg, it's about the NBA, but tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook at the point. Leonard the pass to Westbrook. Now George, the three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here is MP. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Looney passes to Wiggins. True on the 14-footer.
Wiggins is a good mid-range shooter. When he's in a rhythm, faced up like that, they'll take it.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, look, here's what the Clippers head coach had to say earlier. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive early on.
Thank you, David. The team being honest about its approach. So, Greg, it's offense first.
Well, you can't put everything in the game plan. You have to kind of pick and choose. For them, it's really about generating points.
Yeah, there's another side of the floor right here, so it can't be just about offense. Their defensive intensity has got to rise up.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench, loving it from PG.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Stream King.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
And here's Covington following the three from Jay. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by George.
Paul George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
No coverage that time. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the basket by Jay.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's George, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Westbrook against Curry. Shot clock at 5. The three from George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series. His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Now here's Wiggins. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. From 10 feet out, and he connects with the jumper.
Wiggins getting the space and then does not hesitate before firing that one.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And the Warriors have the new 5 on. Here's Jay against New Orleans, who is really on his game. The tray, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 9.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Marcus Morris. Also, Plumlee out there, and it's man in at the shooting guard.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
The 3 from MP. Rebound by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Great tee that time from Green.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Pass to man. Now Powell. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
MP looking around. Pulls up on the wing. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Lamb. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Covington's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 30 seconds left in the first half. Where he finds MP. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Covington.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Powell. Now the pass to Plumlee. Right side, Covington. Here's Mann. And he hits the jump shot.
Terrence Mann.
And the Clippers lead by 8.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Clip. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Looney out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Jay. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice job by Russell, just not forcing anything on that play.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. And here's MP for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac looking to get deep into the paint. Look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
The offensive rebound, Zubac, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Zubac has got 6.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And Coach can't be happy.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Curry, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. It's good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside, George. Pass to Highland. Here's Powell from the arc. And Curry pulls it down. Powell against MP. Lets it go with a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. From deep, 3-point range. Oh, and he beat it.
They just do that, Kevin. They just did that.
Your Warriors.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
67.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assistant.
Substitution
Warriors
on the
making a
court.
change here. MP's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Zubac is checked in for Robert Covington. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is Wiggins having one of those nights where he's earning it all. Monster game right here.
Westbrook kicks to George. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Zubac, that's good.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
There's Kuminga, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Wow, what a... pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And the Clippers call time here. They're ahead by 6. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, and he told them he's doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Evan?
Thank you, David. Shea misses.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Here's Leonard, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
A guy who keeps to himself quite a bit, Kawhi Leonard, more tries to lead by example and holds himself to the highest standards on the floor.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors, trailing by 10. MP against Westbrook. Shea misses.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Clippers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Westbrook surveying the D. Tipped away. So the Clippers with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew.
Look all game.
Yeah.
I'm guarding a guard.
Oh, I'm guarding Uno. Great.
I stopped him.
Early miss. All right. All right, Rodney, get ready for a rebound. I'm going up.
Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or a coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
Here are the starters for Utah. Olynyk passes to Sexton. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Looney grabs a miss. Curry against Sexton.
And to the surprise of absolutely no one, Steph Curry set the record for most threes made in NBA history during the 21-22 season.
And Stephen set that record against the Knicks, Richard.
Yeah, with Ray Allen in attendance to watch as he passed him on the lid. You can tell it meant a lot to Steph. Maybe the greatest shooter, not maybe, the greatest shooter the game has ever seen.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Wiggins passes to MP. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. And it's Utah the other way. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Yeah, they were impressive against this club in a clash of the Titans last year, sweeping the season series.
Sexton misses.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Curry passes to MP. The 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Down low. Here's Clarkson. Tries again. Looney grabs a miss.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Curry passes to MP. 4-3, and the Warriors with another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Jazz have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Outside Sexton. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. The Jazz with another miss.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Jay. Utah with the rebound. defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
Now here's Sexton. Last game, he had 28 points. Shoots over Curry. The Jazz again can't hit. Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
And Utah calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum and coach wants to find.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Kuminga at the line for one.
Entering the NBA can be a difficult challenge, and age can add to that challenge. Jonathan Kuminga was just 19 years old when he stepped onto an NBA court.
MP is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's Kuminga in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good. Boy, being so young for his draft class, Kuminga has done well in the league, Richard.
What I like is how he's capitalized on his minutes. Any chance he gets to shine, he works hard to make the most of it. That's the kind of dedication that is invaluable in a young guy.
MP, the pass to Looney. Back to MP. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3. MP's got 9 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Hounded by Wiggins. From deep. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Wiggins has space. And again, it's Golden State.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
He's defended by Looney. Pass to Clarkson. And here's Sexton. The 3 ball. Kept alive. The shot by Olynyk, no good. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The baseline J is on the way. Here's Kuminga. Banked it in off the glass. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Sexton passes to Olynyk. Now here's Clarkson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And the Warriors call time here. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the...
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace.
That's the end of the first half with a score for Warriors 49. The Jazz 35.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so it's Golden State with it. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And RJ, you had 4 finals appearances in your career. You've seen what it takes to win, man. So how important is depth when you're chasing a championship?
Depth is so important. I'll tell you a quick story. When we lost to the San Antonio Spurs and Steve Kerr had the most random impact. He came in the game, hit 1 or 2 threes. We couldn't double team Tim Duncan after that. Then Tim Duncan went on to have like a 40, 20, whatever game because we couldn't stop him. And so I learned that the role players will have such key moments, and that's why I was so focused in 2016 because I remember what Steve Kerr did to us.
Count it. Good. He's got 13.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Stolen. Now here's Kuminga. He has 7. And here's MP from outside. Clarkson grabs a miss. Clarkson's got 4 rebounds now.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Open look for Olynyk. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Jay. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And Utah calls time here. Well, it's the reality of the NBA, RJ, but fans do seem to be paying closer attention, maybe more than ever, to players' off-court actions. What's your take on that?
Well, I truly believe that players are so focused not only on their games, but how they can now improve the...
Substitution.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
1 shot.
Free throw good from Sexton.
For most one-and-done players, it takes a couple of years to get going. Not the case for Colin Sexton, averaging 21 points per game during his 2nd year.
They've got Jonathan Kuminga. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Looney in at center. That's the Warriors 5. Sexton misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And why is it, RJ, that Colin Sexton hit the ground running as a pro?
Yeah, I think it's his mindset. Colin Sexton, he has 0 fear. His game is translated well from... Sexton is explosive and thrives in more of an open style.
Clarkson, right side. The 3 hits the trifecta.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Jay. Fires for 3. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
On the wing, Sexton. He's watched by Kuminga. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shot by Olynyk, no good. Golden State has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. And here's MP from outside, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Pass to Sexton. A minute 39 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Olynyk. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephen Curry.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Wiggins outside. From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sexton. Back to Horton Tucker. Tries to snap the cold streak. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The line for the Jazz, Kessler.
First free throw is good. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson.
Congratulations on the win, but how do you make it look so easy at such a young age?
Thanks, Nate. I mean, it's definitely not easy. You know, I try to bring that intensity and that aggression on a nightly basis. You know, I'm not always going to shoot like I did tonight, but I can definitely bring that energy and let the chips fall where they may.
Wait, but hold up. You was on fire tonight, dropping threes from the suburbs. Come on now. Give us a little more than this, oh, shucks, routine, man.
Nate, man, you're killing me, man. You know, I appreciate it. You know, I try to get in the gym 3 times a day to get some shots up. You know, I've been working on my outside shot nonstop, on my form and, you know, my fundamentals overall. You know, things is just, I guess, starting to click, you know?
It sure looks like it. Congrats, man.
Thanks, man.
3 here.
Not happening. Or it will.
Dang.
That was a quick game.
Glad we got those 4.
That's what Team 2K TV does. We give the community.
And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the post, you'll see Wiggins and Looney. Guard pair on the floor, it's Curry and Thompson. And it's Jay in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Prince, the pass to Conley. Warriors with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
A beautiful reverse layup.
Now, it's not just... Prince's defense that makes him an impactful player. This guy understands how to play in pick and roll. What a nice job.
Now, here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Utah.
3 points.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To Edwards. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Back to Edwards. Off target with his 3. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Jay. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. From deep, Prince. That shot off the mark. The Warriors go the other way with it. It's their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And on paper, you called them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Boy, beautiful shot off contact. That is what you get with a bigger guard like Klay Thompson.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
6 to shoot. Edwards kicks to Towns. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. And it's good, 2 points.
Great example of the awareness Curry brings to the game. Such a good feel for understanding what the defense is doing and how to find the open spots.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Big groups. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Guard pair on the floor, it's Curry and Thompson. Baldwin out there with Jay, and it's Green in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Edwards. 27 points last game.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And here's Edwards after the three-pointer from Jay. Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him. For three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Towns in the corner. Fires the three. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Jay misses.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards looking it over. He kicks it to McDaniels. Elbow shot. That shot, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Warriors.
The Warriors, 47.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Conley out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And here is Prince after the three-pointer from Jay. Left side, Towns. Here's Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And here's Towns after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Count that one. Towns has got 7. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
Man, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Now Conley, after the missed 3 from Jay, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. That changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to McDaniels. Towns against Green. Towns, no luck. Warriors leading by 12. And here's MP for 3. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Teardrop shot. No good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Guard pair on the floor, it's Curry and Thompson. Jay out there with Iguodala, and it's Looney in at center. And here's MP for 3. That shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Conley, and the shot is long. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Jay misses.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim. And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Back to Conley. And stolen by MP. This one for 3. There's Looney. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
The pass to Reed. Feeds it to Edwards. Rocket 6. Here's McDaniels. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Warriors leading by 14 on the wing. Thompson. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion. the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
And the Timberwolves call timing. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson dishes to MP. The three. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 16. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Prince, the pass to Towns. Good, nice job down low. 13 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
The three from MP. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 14-point game, and the dunk by Towns.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Poole against Conley. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. And here's Prince outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Substitution on the court.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep, switch. I'll get out on that. Wow. It's like top plays versus not plays.
We are going to see a lot of action on the perimeter in this one. Clark, these teams are skilled three-point shooters.
I would not disagree with any of that, B.A. We'll see, though, which side is able to disrupt the opposing shooters. I mean, defense is going to play a role in this.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Inside, it's Wiggins at the 4 with Looney in the middle. Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2, and it's Jay in at the small forward position. Now here's Hardaway. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Milwaukee. Here's McGee. Looney grabs a miss. MP outside. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Having swept this team in the regular season, they completely imploded in their postseason matchup. Yeah, that just shows you never know how the regular season and playoff matchups are going to play out. I mean, who knows how it plays out tonight? We'll watch and find out.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
It's good. Curry's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Irving for 3. They get it again. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Dallas calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Once again, your D-Town crew. Give them a hand, fans.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now McGee. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Doncic against Curry. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Irving. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Doncic. Passes to Irving. Dallas again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep, MP. Hardaway grabs the board. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Trying to get back on track. And the layup by Irving.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become. Become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's no.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. McGee finds Doncic. Hardaway against MP. It's stolen by MP. We've got JaVale McGee. Tim Hardaway is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Hardy, and it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And Luka is the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Pass to McGee. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by McGee. Hardaway's got his first points of the game.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
And that one's good. Jay.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Kleber. Clock at 6. For 3, Hardy. Goes up again. And the bucket is good from McGee in deep. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Dallas.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now he's So it's the Golden State Warriors.
With a score, your Mavericks 42, the Warriors 55.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And here are the Mavericks now, trailing by 13. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Inside, it's Wiggins at the 4 with Looney in the middle. And it's Jay in at the 3.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And here's Thompson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Thompson's got 7.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Curry against Doncic.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And the shot's good by Irving. 12 points for him.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
McGee's shot is off.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. And there it is for him.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track.
And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And the players take...
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Doncic. McGee with it. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than been a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Hardy is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kleber in at power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Doncic against Curry. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Curry. Again, the Warriors score.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Curry, that's good.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Inside, here's Doncic. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Doncic. Looking to get it going. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. MP outside. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. MP's got 22.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world.
That's the end of the game. Fans, thanks for making tonight's game one to remember. We wish you a safe trip home. We hope you'll come see us again soon.
Don't take it, Danny.
Oh no, Danny.
Your nutty pass is I just sprayed it out. Thanks, everybody.
That's how you lose 22-0.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got DeRozan, Alex Caruso out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. That bucket in no time at all.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's LaVine, hoping to put that miserable performance against Phoenix behind him tonight. Vucevic trying to get open. LaVine can't hit. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And Thompson kicks to MP. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
LaVine's shot is off.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
And the Bulls with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Wasted no time on that one. Jay's got 6 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Now here's Vucevic after the miss from Klay Thompson. Ball no good. Curry looking around. Lets it go from deep. Jay misses. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
A wide open look here for Caruso. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
They get it back. And that one's good. Wiggins.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Substitution on the court.
Back to ball. Outside, LaVine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic the pass to LaVine. There's the feed to DeRozan. Wiggins with some nice D.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Did you see the height he got on his vertical? I would love to see DeMar DeRozan hit the offensive glass more often.
The three from MP. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season and then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Pass to Caruso. Now Vucevic. Back to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Chicago with a new 14. On the wing, LaVine. Three-pointer. Again, LaVine missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Jay's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Mavericks.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
So it's the Golden State Warriors.
That's the end of the first half. The score, your Warriors 42, the Bulls 33. Fans, give it up for your Warriors youth dance team.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
In the post, you'll see Wiggins and Looney. Guard pair on the floor, it's Curry and Thompson. And it's Jay in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. LaVine passes to DeRozan. Wiggins with some nice D.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Thompson with the bucket.
It gives your offense yet another option when your 2-guard Klay Thompson can play inside and be physical.
To the paint. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from DeMar DeRozan. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Bulls shooting not great, 40% for the game. Ball with it, picked up by Thompson. LaVine kicks the ball. LaVine passes to Vucevic. Back to LaVine. Steps back and fires. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Bulls trail by 15. Caruso, the pass to ball. Caruso against Thompson. Releases from 15. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's when he's at his best. DeRozan, confident and in rhythm with the jumper.
Looney kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. MP deciding where to go with it. Launches it. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here's Vucevic, goes back up. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from DeMar DeRozan. Timeout called the Warriors.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
And some changes here for the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
So for Chicago right now, DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. And his numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
The 3 from MP sinks the triple, and the Warriors lead by 18.
Continuing from where he left off. First 3-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 4 assists in the game. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And I just love his competitiveness. He's showing there. His team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
A 3 from MP, and another 3 for Golden State.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
LaVine gets the bucket.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The 3 from MP. Vucevic with the rebound. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Chicago. It's a 16-point game. DeRozan against Curry. And it's DeRozan missing. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Jay. They grab their own miss. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Jay's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
For the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Another miss by MP.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Left side, Ball. There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter, and it's DeRozan missing.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly...
We see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Ray Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.
Thanks to all of you who joined us to make 2K TV Tuesday a huge success.
Now it's time to shout out the players that shined above the rest. We have a tie this time, so our...
And Brent, for those star-laden teams, this has to be a difficult time of year to stay completely focused.
Well, those teams have a bigger goal in mind, BA, all the time, and there is no doubt. They always think health first, getting proper rest, and making sure they're playing their best basketball come playoff time.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Houston with it, following the score by Golden State. Pass to Şengün. Looney grabs a miss. MP against Green. Here's Jay. The shot won't fall. The Rockets go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
From Klay Thompson.
First quarter, just over a minute played.
Hey, I gotta admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Now here's Wiggins, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. A deep 3 from MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. Time for some consideration in the passing category for Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Thompson after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. And here's MP from outside. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Well, this is opening up scoring opportunities because Curry's such a great shooter. Guys are going to be open.
Green finds Martin. Stolen by MP. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Another 3 for Golden State.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Timeout called. Houston. Well, Brad, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
Well, when you get to a point, BA, where you're practicing and you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss and you hit the rim, attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry.
And the Warriors making a change here. Cool.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Kevin Porter, Willie Cauley-Stein out there with Smith. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Christopher in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Curry, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
And that streak. Streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Christopher. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Smith, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Sends it home from three-point land.
That's the automatic Klay Thompson that we're used to.
Smith outside. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Curry. Curry against Porter. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
how about Clay just digging deep and pushing his way past the defense that time to get that one in.
And here are the Rockets now. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago, they need this. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and of course shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
The first one falls. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
BA, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Thompson passes to Iguodala. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
This is where you lean on Andre Iguodala and all of that experience. But it's one thing to have it. It's another thing to get the kind of character that's willing to share it. And Iguodala is one of those.
All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that you're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Houston, and this one not something you hear often, a pinched nerve in his elbow. But from the sound of it, it's much more than just a funny bone. And losing a player as the season really hits its stride is going to be tough for them. Hopefully it's a speedy recovery.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find...
So a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top, running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The Rockets, 34. Get loud and make some noise.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Kevin Porter displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Inside, it's Wiggins at the 4 with Looney in the middle. And it's Jay in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
No way he's going to pass pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Porter, the pass to Martin. Smith inside, hounded by Wiggins. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Man, 941 days away from being on the floor. That had to be so difficult for Klay Thompson. You think about his contributions last year in the finals run, and I don't think he was ever fully healthy, but it's so great for the Warriors and their trio to have Klay back on the court. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
And during his return from a torn ACL and a torn Achilles, Klay was his own harshest critic.
Well, really tough to be away that long, BA, and the emotions, the thoughts that go through your head about regaining your form, being an elite player once again. And that doesn't just come from you. You got to have a great team around you, and that goes for the physicians, the teammates, the coaching staff, and the front office to get Klay back to where he was in the finals last year.
Washington's checked in for Porter Jr. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Green. Here's Looney. Hits the jump hook. He's got 6.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Pass to Şengün. Washington outside. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Şengün, no good. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. From deep, MP. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Martin. Houston gets it back. Second shot opportunity. The shot no good. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Blocked.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Poole, he's checked in for... Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Smith. He's out there with Kevin Porter. Boban Marjanovic out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Garuba in at the 4-man spot. They grab their own miss. Pass to Marjanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Smith. Takes a 3. Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Moody. MP outside. Rockets with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
Nix is checked in for Houston. Augustine comes in for Şengün. The Warriors shooting at a respectable 49%. From deep, MP. Doesn't go for him. And Houston will come the other way. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A., controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
Augustine can't get it to go. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow? Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Lamb against Porter. No good on the triple. MP up top. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul.
Free throw good, MP.
At the line for the Warriors.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Augustine. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.